I'm just in shock, to be honest, of how quick it's gone, because it'd been such a slow growth. So pretty much for 9 months, I was growing, but I was growing from like $300 worth of sales to 400 to 500 to 1,000. My first month of advertising, I scaled to $4,000 worth of sales. So that was already 4 to 5 times my sales, and it was profitable for me. And the month of August, my second month, and just really went all in on this. And I just had a breakthrough last month with one ad iteration, and made it a whole story. And I didn't know at the time when I posted that ad, but I know that this ad has changed my life forever, because in 2 weeks, like, the sales skyrocketed. And I don't know, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's only we're not even halfway through the month, and this week I'm scaling to $10,000 already. So potentially scale to $20,000 this month. And yeah, I just mind blown. I've just reached that stage so quickly that I've got too much demand for it now. So I can't even scale because I can't keep up with everything. So now I'm at the point where I need to outsource my production and hire staff. And that's just insane. Like, I just can't even believe I'm saying this, to be honest. Like last month or like 2 months ago, I was making $700, and yeah, I don't know, every day after that it just went like boom, 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 boom. My sales were piling up, and I've been like so caught up in the moment of like trying to keep up with making and shipping all the orders that I haven't had that much time to reflect back. But when I think back, I just had that gut feeling. And this is also when I joined the course, I knew I had that really good gut feeling about it, that it was going to be successful and the right course for me. I wasn't sure that you guys would take me on because I wasn't making any money. I was like still a baby entrepreneur. Like, I had a business, I had a product, I guess, but I didn't really have a business. So I was actually a bit worried about this. I was like, can you take me on? Like, am I the right fit for this program? Because I'm not scaling to $100,000 a month just yet. I'm just like, just got to $1,000. So yeah, so that was the thing for me. So a bit intimidating to start with, but very quickly I was just really involved. I just dove straight in. That's when I knew that the right product, the right program found me, because this is very much where I was in my life and in the business. I knew that, I could just get skills or learn how to do things, but I couldn't think positive, and I just really needed help with that. So yeah,
got it.
When I started, it was just like a bit of an emotional start, like going back and like setting all the bases and doing the mindset work and learning everything. Yes, so they're on the wall. So I make knitted scrunchies. Actually, they're called chouchou in French. I'm French. Yeah, so everything is handmade in Perth, made in Australia. I make everything myself. Always had a passion for knitting. I'm a fashion designer by trade. And I just, got an idea one day and just made it happen. Pretty much I launched just under a year ago, so late October last year. And I just had that product idea that I was going to do, and I thought it was going to be really easy to sell a product. So I thought I'll just be an Instagram brand. I will just post my product, reach out to some macro influencers. I didn't even know it was a thing, like micro, like I didn't even know anything about nothing. So I thought I'll just reach out to those influencers that I had 300,000 followers that I've followed for years, and they will just try my product, post it, and I'll get sales. And then none of that happened. I reached out and no one got back to me. Like, I got zero. And then the reality kicked in, and it was me trying to really hard to get sales for probably a good 6 months. So my problem was that despite all my efforts, every day, all day, I just did not have a customer acquisition machine. So I had the product, but I had no demand for it. I've only got the one product. So this is a comment I get all the time. I can't believe that you've only been doing the one product. You focused on the one product for a whole year. And I think that's something you touch base on the course as well, is that as an entrepreneur or product designer, it's easy to just want to, like, okay, I'm not having many sales, so okay, I'll just create a new product to get more customers, to get more sales. And that's really something that you teach as well in the program, that, you know, really, if you can focus on one thing and do it well, then you can move on to the next. And for me, this is where I'm at the moment. So I just want to do it one product well and not overwhelm myself on all aspects, because I am also a stay-at-home mum. So my time is limited and needs to be spent wisely. So yeah, I'm just focused on the one product, and now it's taking off, so I'll probably be able to bring in a new product. Before, I would be just in my month, I wonder how many orders am I going to get this month? Like, I wonder if I'll just make more money or less money than last month. And now I can tell you like where I'm at this week, and I know that by the end of the week it's predictable. It will be about this much. And I feel like having all that knowledge, I can make clear decisions for my business. That and the focus. You really teach us how to stay focused on the right thing. And so often you just come up to the question and answer calls and you've got a problem or a question, and then you can see also everyone else, like it's so easy to like go off on a tangent and just, yeah, I'm just going to do this and this, and like, why are you doing this? Like, you should be focused on that problem, nothing else. So yeah, they're like the two main keys for me. And also just having the community, so when you sign up want to sign up for a course, it's so easy to go, so many people go with a one-on-one mentor kind of model, because they think they're going to get more value because the mentor is going to just focus on them. And actually it's just quite the opposite, because when you join a community like ours, then you have everyone else together and you can learn so much more from that. Yeah. And you can still get to talk to like Daryl and Joseph one-on-one on calls. So all I did is I showed up to the question and answer calls. I shared my problem. I shared my business journey. I share everything. The more I shared, the more support I got. And yeah, if it wasn't for me like showing up, and sometimes I wasn't really sure about what to show up with or what direction the conversation was going to go, but because I did it, then, you know, Daryl and Joseph were always here to like pick you up and just pick up on one thing, and there will be just one small thing that they say and it just clicks in your head. And I really feel like every time I have a question or I want to share something, you always get an answer. There's always someone there. I don't know, I just know I've made it. Like I literally told that to Joseph the other day. I feel like I finally have arrived at my destination where I want it to be, and I'm just ready to like get off the train and bore into the next one for like a different purpose, like the scaling side of things. It's just changing my life, like life changing. It's going to be, I don't know exactly how it looks like, but I know that I'll build a studio here and I'll have staff and just keep scaling the sales and just becoming a brand, really. Like the potential is infinite. Like, I know that the potential is infinite. I can take it. I've got knowledge now, the tools to take it wherever I want to take it. As an entrepreneur, I guess you're always doing a million things, and you don't have time, and every day it's like struggles. And even when it's positive, like right now, I'm like, I'm scared to a 20K month, but it's like a massive toll on me and like my life, and I need to sort out the mess. And if you don't have the right mindset and all those tools then to support you, then you're going to crumble. So often people talk to me about this and they say, oh, it's so inspirational, like, what are you doing? I don't know how you do it. I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm like, if I can do it, anyone can do it. I'm no superwoman. I'm like no Wonder Woman. It's all down to your mindset and believing in yourself. And it's all about taking action, like take the first step. Like the first step for me was starting the business. And I had a 6-month-old that was not even sleeping through the night. He woke up 4 times a night until he was like 1.5, pretty much, like last month. You can choose to look at it that way, like, well, yeah, I don't have time. I've got 2 kids. I don't even sleep during the night. How can I do something? Well, those nights that I wasn't sleeping and I was feeding him, I used that time to do all my internet chores and like build a whole website, just like got my website set up, did all the social media work during the night, like videos, everything I could, like every second that I had, I just put into it. And then eventually over time, it feels like you're not doing much on a daily basis, but over time it adds up to big things. And when you do get more time, then things fall into place. And to be honest, it's like just the hardship of going through what I was going through with my kids that gave me like the will to start something for myself. And that's just what I did. If you're looking at doing the course, there's a reason why, and that reason is not going to change. Like your sales are not going to double tomorrow by you doing nothing, like you missing some tools and some knowledge or some guidance, and you will get that. And there's no way that you can fail. Like it just can't. It's only up from there. Like I said, just never doubted myself. I just had to convince my husband it was the right thing to do. If someone was like wondering if they should press the button and get on a call with you, I'd say just do it yesterday. Like this course has changed my life. It's not just professionally but personally, because all that you learn in the course, in the business, like in the course, is that it's just life skills. It's applicable to anything in your life. And if there's one thing that the course has taught me as well, is to just take ownership of everything and just be accountable for everything that you do. And your business is the reflection of yourself. And like now it's crazy. I live my life as everything is a test. So how we just like test things, like what's going to work, what's not, why did it work, why did it not work. Now like my whole life is a test. Like I'm just asking a question, or I want to ask help to someone. I'm like, no, I don't need to ask help to anyone, because actually I can work it out myself. That person's not going to give me the answer. I'm going to work it out. They don't know more than me. So like my whole life is a test.
A giant science experiment.
Yeah, exactly. And this is just, like I said, it's not just your business life, it's you get lifelong skills. I just wanted to tell you just personally how like you guys done so good, and it's just amazing. And yeah, you really are changing people's lives. And like you certainly changed my life for the better. And I know that I did it myself, because I'm the one that's done the work. I'm the one that signed up. So yeah, just like showed up. All you have to do is show up, and then the rest will follow.